Except where them haters, where them hoes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
I'm laughing because the name is Morlock. A professor named Morlock apparently thought she should attack the Eloy. This is just too weird. But anyway, basically what she did was she grabbed a former student and whirled her around. And that was enough for her to get an assault charge. So, dealing with the theme of my channel, martial arts, it just shows you that you need martial arts lessons. And whoever thinks that self-defense for women is racist, well, or sexist, well, this is a case of one woman attacking another woman. Now, if you want to put a race angle on it, Professor Morlock is white. The student that she attacked, to me, appears to be someone who's black. She's a black person. She's probably called biracial, but biracial to me is black. Hate on me, internet. Hate on me, internet. Hate on me, internet. So let me read what this says here. A former professor from Tennessee has been arrested after she was accused of attacking a former student that she said ruined her life. So basically what happened, let me see if I can, I'm not going to bring it up on the screen. Because why? That would be too much like right. Professor Morlock, University of Tennessee. She got fired. Yes, Judy Morlock, ex-professor at University of Tennessee, according to the tab.com. Just like the time machine. It wasn't Waterworld, it was a time machine. Listen to me, messing up my nerd references. But see, this is why you need martial arts lessons, though, in all seriousness. The professor attacked the student because she didn't like something the student said. So she felt like she should assault the student. I bet you, if the professor knew that that student knew a martial arts, she wouldn't have put her hands on him. If she would have attacked her, she would have just kept it at words. But because she didn't fear any type of physical repercussions, she thought she could just go in there and just grab people and shake them all over the place. On the tab.com, the professor says, after the incident, Morlock messaged Kayla's mom on Facebook to admit, I allowed my temper to get out of control, came up to her while she was in a checkout lane, touched her left arm to get her attention, and told her she was an evil human being for disseminating derogatory allegations against me. When she jumped back and yelled, don't touch me, I knew I had made a big mistake. Now, this is my amateur opinion, okay? I believe that a lot of times when evil people, I consider this professor to be evil. That's why they fired her. She's assaulting people in public. That's evil. They like to try to spin stories to make themselves look good. So if this is the best that she could spin the story, she ran up to the girl and was shaking her and probably called her by the B word. Just like the girl said in another account. Does it say that here on this article? Yeah, and I'm going to put this link in the description. The girl is quoted as saying, she called me, quote, an evil, because, and this stemmed from the girl not agreeing with something the professor taught her. So, I left the book upstairs. I'm going to do a review of a book. I believe it is called How to Deal with Annoying People or How to Handle Annoying People. Something like that. And they wait till they get in the back of the book before they say, okay. Sometimes when you confront difficult or annoying people, they may try to attack you. Here are warning signs of an impending attack. So from a martial arts standpoint, that book is worth the read just for that. And I didn't even go into it looking for anything martial. I went into it looking for the interpersonal skills development. But if you're going to confront people, I can make that point in both videos. If you're going to confront people, just like this girl confronted her professor, I hate to say it, if you're going to confront people, you need to know how to fight. Because some people don't like to be confronted at all. Some people are going to fight you because you confront them. How dare you correct me? I'm so far above you that if you correct me, I'm going to punch you. Okay? That's how some people think. And is it in here? Remember, I'm going to put the link below. Is it in here where the professor says something that makes her look like she's a WKKK member? No, she doesn't use the N-word. It's something to the effect of, like, how dare she correct me? I've taught a lot of black students, and nobody ever said anything about what I said before, something to that effect. Well, this sounds arrogant right here. This is from Judy Seymour Locke. The more you use empirical research to support an argument, the crazier you seem to ignorant, simple-minded people. Why would you say that that girl is ignorant and simple-minded just because she disagrees with you, Professor? Do you know what I think when one of my students disagrees with me and I feel like I'm absolutely right and that they are totally wrong? You know how I feel? I feel like, well, it's my job to teach them. And you know what I do if they just don't get it? I let it go because I know I'm right. It's like my mother used to do with me. Oh, yeah? Okay. 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 And then when life goes, what it? Mama, you were right. I told you. I told you. You know? You get people coming up to you when they disagree with you at first. They come up to you later on and go, so-and-so, you were right. You were right. And I was wrong. And then they respect you. So if you don't want to earn the respect of people, you want to go around and bully them and grab them and yell at them and call them all out their name like that and accost them in public, Professor Morlock, anybody, even if I did that, anybody, it doesn't matter. You can't go up and accost people and yell at them and call them out their names. I learned in business law, once you put your hands on somebody, it's assault. So if she's angry, now the thing is, if she's not really just somebody that's off kilter, she may have been so mad that she didn't realize what she did to the girl. I don't believe that. I personally think she knew exactly what she was doing to that student. I shouldn't say girl. She's not a girl. She's a grown woman. She's an adult. She's an adult college student. I think she knew exactly what she did to that young woman. I think Professor Morlock decided to attack the Eloy. And there was no, I don't know who the character is in the story, but there was no H.G. Wells protagonist to save the Eloy, so the Eloy had to save herself. I guess that's how you would write that story when it plays out in modern day life. So, if you ask me, Miss Kayla Parker, a senior at the University of Texas, is a hero. I don't know if she's a martial artist or not. I happen to think she's not. She could be, but I don't think she is. You could say she was a martial artist because of the way she handled it. Reason, brains, not resorting to violence. But I tend to think that she's not, or if she is, it's not known, because I do not believe that professor would have attacked somebody she knew had training in martial arts, because I think that Professor Morlock is a bully. Okay? So, for all of you who want to say that self-defense for women and training women how to learn how to protect themselves is racist, and you shouldn't, it's got racist roots, so you imply that makes it bad. Ironically, it probably would have prevented, if Kayla Parker was a known martial artist, someone who may be racist would not have approached her like that in the first place. But race aside, man, whether she's racist or not, she's just stupid, for real. Cannot attack people like that in public. And if you go and confront people, you should know a martial art. Now you can say, but this young woman may not have known a martial art and she still handled it. And that's true. She did. So take a look at the story. This world. Peace.